According to the Bible, God made the whole earth in 6 days, but according to the locals here, on the 7th day, he took the whole of that time to make this city the home of samba, soccer, and the carnival capital of the world. This is Rio. Woo!
Known as the Marvelous City, Rio de Janeiro is on the southeast coast of Brazil. Spread around the Guanabara Bay, its famous beaches border the South Atlantic Ocean. There are 155 million people in Brazil. 11 million of them live in Rio. Its colonial legacy is a melting pot of Portuguese settlers and African slaves.
This is the old heart of Rio. Sugarcane, gold and coffee once made Rio one of the greatest cities of the colonial age. But now, if you're looking for cheap accommodation, this is the area to come to. Speak English? Any? Poco. Oh, sorry, I got. Here we are. Yeah, I've got my phrase book. Posso ver o quarto?
One people.
Yeah, one person.
I'm on 360.
How do I? Right. Obrigado.
Obrigado.
That's, thank you. Fluent. Obrigado. Only comes to about 35 Rio, which is just under $20 for a night. I'm actually quite lucky to get a room because it's carnival, but hopefully I won't be spending much time here anyway. Let's see what. Ooh, yeah. Does that say carnival or what? Cha, 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 cha. Taking a trip to the seaside, the Copacabana beach. Told me that this is where you catch the buses from. Trouble is, the bus stop's not that clear. The hospital will be easier. Stop, please stop, please stop. Whoa!
Rio is divided into the poor north and the richer south. 9 out of 10 buses going south from the centre will take you to Copacabana.
This is it, I'm quite happy now because the buses in Rio are fast and cheap, so it shouldn't take long. The trouble is every bus driver thinks that he's urban centre, and they joke in Rio and say it's like an amusement park, and this is one big white knuckle ride.
Copacabana has one of the highest population densities in the world, with 250,000 people squeezed along a half-mile strip of beach.
Back in the 30s, anybody who was anybody would fly down to the Copacabana beach and party all night long. But for the people who live here now, it is no longer a rich man's playground. In fact, the beach is Rio.
Rio's inhabitants are called cariocas, and for them, the beach is not just a pastime, but a lifelong obsession. Gym, cafe, park and pickup area. The people of Rio define themselves by what they do and where they go here.
As I'm down on the beach, I thought I'd better get the lowdown, and Roberto here and her friends are going to tell me what's what, so I don't get it wrong. What is the most important thing that I've got to know about the beach?
Rule number 1,
Yeah?
golden rule,
Yeah?
no clothes.
No clothes?
Yeah.
Naked?
No. Take off your shoes.
Take off your shoes. Yeah? Okay. Am I a bit overdressed for the beach?
A little.
A little.
Definitely.
Is little...
Yeah, look around. First thing you gotta do is look around.
Right, okay.
Okay, so what do you see?
Flesh.
Flesh, yeah.
Okay, what else?
Get off my towel.
Get off your
Conga.
towel. You what? You conga?
Yeah.
Get off. No, I've got
Yeah,
sandy
don't
bum. But am I allowed, as a bloke, am I allowed to bring one of these to the beach and sit on it?
No.
No. Why? Is that just not cool?
Yeah.
Just come to the beach and meet some girls and sit on their congas, you know.
Do you always come to this section of the beach?
Yeah.
We come here just to see our friends. And
So it's like a social thing. You know that there's going to be a lot of people around that are friends. What is it about the beach life in Brazil? Because it's not
All about
just,
the life in Brazil.
Yeah? Is it true you got sand in your blood and not...
Maybe.
Yeah? Not blood, just sand.
It's because we live at the beach.
it's a social event, the beach.
Right, I'm going to try really hard to blend in and be beach man.
You will?
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, well, it takes a little, you know.
That's going to take more than 2 weeks,
You
isn't
can't
it?
work miracles, you know.
Excuse me. What? What, the beach? Where's the beach? Oh, it's... beach is that way. This game is unbelievable. It's like football, volleyball. You're not allowed to use your hands. Apparently it started on the beach because in the 60s, before 2 o'clock, no one was allowed to play football. So they sort of made this little game up. I was going to have a go, but it's just I've still got trouble with this gammy knee that I've been having, you know? No, I'm still, yeah. Ooh.
The Centro district dates from the Portuguese founding of the city in 1502, but today it bears witness to Rio's love affair with modern architecture in the 70s.
This is it.
Rio's last remaining tram, or bondino, runs from the centre of town and takes you back in time to the colonial district of Santa Teresa.
What's good about this journey? It only costs 60 cents there and back. But if you're a skin thin traveller, or you're you're a local, you can hang off the edge like this, and it's free. But I ain't on that much of a cheap budget.
Santa Teresa's wealthy inhabitants moved here in the 19th century to escape the heat and yellow fever of the lower parts of the city.
Just getting the tourist train to the top of Corcovado, and it's the image that has kept postcard sellers in business for about 60 years. You know, it's that statue right on the top of the mountain of Christ like that. No, Corcovado? Yeah, retail 15. Wow, that's about $10. Expensive. Obrigado.
Built in 1884, the railway to Rio's most famous tourist site provides fantastic views on the way up to the 2,300 feet Corcovado mountain.
Each year, 250,000 tourists take this train. Of course, that amount of money is not overlooked by the robbers. And last year, this train was hit, and 120 people got robbed.
Many people told me about some crime in hotels, that people with the guns.
I have been tried to be pickpocketed 2 times already in the subway station.
I bought a money belt to put round me. I was wearing that all the time, hugging myself when I first got here.
I try to look as little as a tourist as possible.
If you take the normal care, then it shouldn't be too worrying actually.
They told me there are lots of robberies and criminals. I didn't see it. I don't want to see them.
I mean, I don't want to hark on about it, but the guidebook mentions it, and everyone I've met mentions it, that crime in Rio is quite high. So best to take their advice. Only go out with the money you need for that day. Maybe not even wear a watch. And if you've got a camera, keep it hidden. But there's no need to be paranoid about it. Ah, look at that. I can't believe it. All this way, can't see a thing. Oh. The best thing I like about the statue is the fact that people of Rio love it so much that they've named a carnival band after it, and it's called Zavaco de Cristo, and it means Christ's armpit odour.
Completed on the 12th of October 1931, the 130 feet high statue of Christ the Redeemer remains Rio's defining landmark. Day 3, and I'm taking in the huge Tijuca National Park. If the heart of Rio is the beach, then this 70 square mile tropical jungle is its lungs.
What's mad about this, that it's a rainforest smack bang in the middle of Rio. It's the biggest inner city park in the world. It's so big, people even get lost for days in it.
The first Portuguese settlers chopped the local forest down for fuel and planted coffee here, but the effect was so disastrous on the Rio climate that the hills of Tijuca were reforested in the 19th century. Another natural wonder that's found a modern use is the peak at Pedra Bonita.